Bora lá!
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello out there and welcome everybody to 2K Sports. The location has changed for Game 3 of these conference finals, but the teams are the same, which would make sense in a series, including our team. We're the same. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game.
Já era, agora meu amigo tá tudo Chicago Bulls.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Coy in a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA Playoffs.
Yes.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Orlando Magic and the Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at Toronto. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
Guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game
Boa,
is
Tomás.
a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3 games to none and expect to come back and win a series.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade.
Wow.
On the court for Orlando. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Vucevic is out there with Tyler Hansbrough, and it's Houdini at the point. Here's Houdini after the Raptors pick up 2. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Lowry. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now the dish to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Vucevic is screen on Lowry. Lowry brings the double. Here's Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. The Magic shooting their first free throws of this one. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. No good with the triple. Orlando with the ball. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserve every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Sério,
In about 2 minutes
Olá.
in the first quarter. Lays it in without
Não
an inch of room around
acreditei.
him.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Tobias Harris is second.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Both free throws good from Houdini. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Vucevic
É
with the
bom
bucket.
servir.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Outside Lowry. Screen by Grant. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Shot is off. Nice D from Oladipo. Orlando leading. Here's Houdini.
Oh,
Some
yes.
solid defense from Grant.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Houdini following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Vucevic is screen on Lowry. Here's Houdini. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Both free throws good from Houdini. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Lowry.
Não tô acreditando. Você resolveu querer jogar. Vai passar vergonha.
They get it again. Lowry's
Não,
gone 1 of 3
cara.
shooting so far.
Eu só passar a bola que é negócio.
Here's Houdini. And it's Vucevic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Randolph. And that one goes long. Here's Houdini. 6 points for him.
Get it.
And that one's good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the Raptors with some changes. Comes in for Zach Randolph. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a change for the Magic. Payne, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Now, here's Joseph. There's the screen. Dishes it to Grant. Goes up on the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Olha,
Raptors trail
ele
by
tinha
5.
alto pra
Here we
caralho.
go. Here's Joseph. Finished off the break. Joseph's got his first basket.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Houdini. He's got 9. On the wing, Harris. Payne gets a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists
É
tonight.
tirar aqui de bico.
Grant against
Ó.
Harris.
Hein?
And so he earns
Falou,
a trip
foi
to
pra
the line.
riba
Officials
mesmo.
saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Ross, he's checked in for Toronto. Orlando also making some changes. Smith comes in for Vucevic, and it's Hazanya in for Tyler Hansbrough. Here's Houdini. Here's the screen. There's the double team with Bogut. Houdini, shot from 12. Breaks a big height pass and goes in.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Bogut gets the bucket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
And it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Hazanya. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. Here's Houdini. He's got 9.
He's tight.
Hazanya's shot is off.
Ai, meu filho. Essa é uma
And Joseph
peça.
kicks to Grant.
Tem melhor esse caminho.
Now the pass to Joseph. Screened by Bogut. And here is Joseph. Clock at 6.
Aí passa o apê. Aí já era.
And that's an air ball.
Joga
Not
até,
even close. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Just an amazing game for Houdini. He already has 9 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line. You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Good. And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And the Magic making a change here. Payton's checked in.
Tá, me tirou. Falando tomou a virada. Coisa boa, hein? Tá bom. Sério que você até tá fazendo bonito.
And it's Grant in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Sinks the three-pointer.
Virar pelada.
Oladipo's got 6.
Retomar as rédeas de novo.
He's just too open.
É um magista.
Lowry with the ball. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Shot clock at 6.
Aí foi na marra, né, pai?
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Houdini. Nice move. The kick out to Oladipo. Passes it to Houdini. Ballinger's on the double team. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Houdini. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer.
Yes.
Shot clock violation. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Freak is second.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Outside Lowry. Grant outside.
Vai passar mesmo.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of
É diretaço.
Makes it 2 points there from Houdini.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Grant. And
Caramba!
fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
E o maluco tá demais.
Beautiful setup.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
To the wing on the left. Oladipo outside. Hit by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. There's the double team with Ringo. The kick out to
Olha o Oladipo, né, pai?
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Esse time aí tá
Toronto
perigoso.
gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Grant. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Toronto making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Here's Houdini. He's got 13. The kick out to Oladipo. Another miss by Oladipo. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Lowry drives in. And another basket for Toronto.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's Houdini.
Ó, quase que eu passei a bola pra categoria de base, velho.
It's stolen by Lowry.
Caramba.
Grant kicks to Randolph. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Houdini, and they get it. Pass to Hazania. Lays it up and banks it in. Hazania's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, heads up aggressive
Cara,
play right there.
só deu no garrafão, é duro, hein? Passando bola pro Sniper, tá de feio no garrafão. Aí não, né? Wow.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And the Raptors with some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Randolph. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fox, he's checked in for Hazania. And the whistle blows. Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Oladipo.
A lateral, né, dos dois pivôs, esse não.
Here's Houdini. He's got 13. 6 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over for the Magic. Smith comes in for Vucevic, and it's Payne in for Tyler Hansbrough. Grant outside. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Houdini.
E agora a categoria? Deixa eu ver. A base. Entrou frio, pai.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Grant outside from the wing.
Quer ser herói também agora?
9 tries. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now the Raptors moving it up. DeRozan leading the charge. They get it back.
Não. Nossa, não.
The Magic have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Here's Houdini. Feeds the paint. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Out to the right wing. The pass to Houdini. Hit the shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot.
Colocou Tobias de ala pivô.
Really like to see him get to the line as
Isso
much
aí,
as he did.
professor. Agora não tem jogada.
His 5th trip to the free throw line.
Foi ruim.
Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Fica muito concentrado.
And a switcher also for Orlando. Payton's checked in. 1:24 left in the first half. Now here's Joseph. Ross on the wing. Stolen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way
Quando
of
tá
the
perdendo,
alley-oop.
você quer fazer jogada bonita com o pai. Você também tá mentindo, hein?
Joseph dishes to Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Não quer
Clearly a foul. I
ganhar.
mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. And so here's Orlando. Pass to Houdini. Screen by Smith. Here's Houdini. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
What a contribution at the line so far. Going 10 for 10. Both free throws good from Houdini.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Now Joseph. Screen by Grant. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot.
Boa, Pedro. Olha, isso marcou, hein, pai?
Here's Green. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And Toronto making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. For Toronto, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities.
Nossa, que isso, pai.
My kind of
Loucura, 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 pai.
Playing downhill and physical.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Joseph kicks to Ross. He feeds it to Bogut. Jeff Green on the wing. Screen by Bogut. Green with the ball. Now Smith defending.
Ah, o Green? Não, são muito mais vocês. Nossa.
There's the 24-second shot clock violation,
Boa
so they'll turn it
posse.
over.
Ninguém também.
Heaton. The shot no good. And so it's a close game.
Thank you, Kevin.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
Make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that.
No cabuloso.
So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Vucevic is out there with Tyler Hansbrough, and it's Houdini in at the point guard. Now here is Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. Now the feed to DeRozan.
Sério? Tá longe, não, garoto?
No good on the triple.
Caramba.
Good little two-man action.
Meter a bola lá do meio da quadra. Oh, yes.
Shot well executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Grant. Following the missed shot by
Deixa
Tobias Harris. DeRozan on the
Nossa,
wing.
eu adorei esse nível lá.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Houdini. 19 points in the game. That one goes. Count it. Hansbrough's got his first points of the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Vucevic against Valanciunas. That one off the back iron and out. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Houdini for the tie. Kicks to Hansbrough. Out to the wing. Vucevic to the pass to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Houdini. There's the double team with Grant. Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. That's good for Houdini. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Toronto.
Keep running. Keep running.
That one drops. He ties it up. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Stolen away. Kicks it to Hansbrough. Here's Houdini. He's got 21. There's the double team with Randolph. 5 on the clock. And Hansbrough kicks to Harris. They now take
Tobias.
Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Grant. 16 points for him.
Só mais você, Tom.
From 18 feet away.
Oh, meu garoto. Ai, o Bogut's vai pegar a forte.
Bogut's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Quando tirou de novo.
Jeff
Olha
Green, he's
lá.
checked in
Agora
for
tá tomando
Bogut.
couro
Terry
direto
Ross
também.
comes in for Grant,
Fora
and
de
Corey
casa.
Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Orlando also making some changes. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Hansbrough. Houdini comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Fox. Offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Como é que time ruim quadra também. Dois pivô.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the
Segundo
Magic.
amador que não chuta de 3.
And Joseph kicks to Ross.
Que beleza.
They set the pick. Here's Green, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Green's got the lead up to 6
Por isso que não tem que empatar, né, cara?
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Vucevic with the bucket.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Randolph is screened. And Joseph kicks to Randolph. Again, Toronto.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Magic trail by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Houdini. Payton outside. Here's Vucevic.
Nossa.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Randolph against Harris. Randolph up top. 6 points for him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
At the line for 2. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Houdini. And he takes
Entra de baixo aí.
powers it through.
No cabuloso.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Pode ter que ser nós, hein? Quer sair no intervalo.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Grant is out there with Green, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot.
Boa,
The 5
Tobias.
is there for the Raptors.
Aí, professor, vai ser consertar o time. Dá pra virar o jogo, hein? Tobias de ala pivô.
The defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in
Atirador de elite.
defensively.
Snatched up. Green kicks to Grant.
Ele pegou o rebote.
Valanciunas dishes to Grant.
Lá vai o maluco.
Shoots over
Olha
Payne.
ele forçando mesmo, hein?
Grant.
E guardando. Que isso?
And the Raptors lead by 6.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Hansbrough a screen on Lowry. Houdini passes to Oladipo. Here's Houdini. Back to
E agora,
Oladipo.
Oladipo?
Takes a 3. That's good.
Direto.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Grant kicks to Lowry.
Só mais você ou sei lá o que. Bom,
Here's
feio pra caralho.
Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup.
Ele aí tem que ir embora do Orlando. Tá, né?
About a minute and a half through the fourth
É,
quarter now.
você tem família.
Hansbrough a screen on Lowry.
Mas tem outras profissões aí no mundo. Não é só jogador de basquete, não.
Here's Houdini. Out to
Agora, hein, Tobias?
Takes a 3. And again, it's
Direto.
Orlando with a
Pass.
3.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and you call that a streak.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break,
Spacing.
Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave
Aí, ó, tipo, você vai você, pô. Isso aí não dá moral pra ele, não, cara. A Laura quer ficar quieto também, né? Chamar você, Vadinho. Ih, é isso, tirou ele fraco. Pô, caramba, mano.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself.
E o homem já vai estragar o time. E vem ver o seguinte.
As much as any single play in the game.
Yeah, and you can't allow, if you're the opponent, to have that guy continue to beat you in that manner on the backcourt.
Here's Hansbrough. Makes it off the glass.
Maluco. Se ele fizesse esse assist, eu ia ficar maluco. Ih, fica maluco. Curou pra caçar papo quinto. Caçando emoção uma hora dessa.
And here's Lowry. Green, the screen. Outside DeRozan and good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Houdini. Harris a screen on Lowry. Lowry brings the double. Here's Harris. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And this has been a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Harris against Green.
O Green querendo ser herói. Ah, não, tá longe, irmão. Que isso, cara. Tô louco.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there'll be more in store.
The dish to Harris. This one for three. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Vou te marcar.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Grant. He dishes it to Valanciunas.
Oito.
Here's DeRozan. Orlando
Oh,
grabs the miss.
pereba.
To the left wing. Here's Houdini. And Orlando again.
Pass.
Buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Raptors leading by 3. Dishes it to Lowry.
Opa, voltou, né, pai?
Onto the line there, that'll be backcourt violation.
Aí é, nossa.
First turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been
O que
rock
você
solid.
fez com o Timão? O Pereba ficou em quadra. É, ele fez o que eu falei. Ele meteu 2 pivô.
Here's Houdini. Now recovering. There's the double team with Randall. Payne shot is
Boa.
good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few
Boa,
trips
meu
down the
atirador.
floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Lowry kicks to Randall.
Paga pau do jogo mesmo, hein, Laura?
Now here is Lowry. D right on him. Valanciunas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting. They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him
Aí,
off, but
pô,
just
agora
didn't get there quick
sim.
enough.
Só que não, só chamou lá. Eu achei que ele tinha trocado.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando.
Ele fica na quadra mesmo.
There's the double team with Randall. To the paint. Pass to Houdini. Out left to the wing. And Vucevic kicks to Harris. And the shot is good. The Raptors been cut down to just 1 on the bucket.
Fazer o quê? Fogo valor.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Moment here now for an injury.
Olha lá, você vai fazer nenhuma jogadinha mesmo, cara. Tá só aí na beirada do ar. Ele tá me tirando. Ô, Ladipo. Olha o Zac tentando segurar, né?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable.
Ah, é? Você viu? Mostra esses 2 e 3 de altura, pá. Isso aí, meu garoto. Tava só esperando a movimentação. Acho que tá nem a pau, né?
Dishes to Grant. Valanciunas with a screen on Harris. And the dunk by Grant. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this that kind of a game. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Goes up on the high post, and the Raptors take on 2 more.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Orlando's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Hands broke.
Lost.
By Valanciunas. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Houdini.
Pô, Tomás. O cara ainda conseguiu pegar.
Grant the pass to DeRozan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a night so far for DeRozan. He has 18 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them. Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Here's Houdini, now recovering. The pass to Houdini. Back to Oladipo.
Ah, eu não passei por Oladipo, não, cara.
3 on 3. Takes the 13th.
Aqui não.
And so it looks
Aqui não, Deus.
will retain possession here. .35 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Boy, it's really hard to stop Randolph right now.
Nossa.
Here's Houdini.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around this. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
The pick. Yes!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Off the inbound pass. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Here's Houdini. On the wing, Harris passes it to Houdini. From deep. The shot is off. DeRozan with it. So it's Toronto winning this one. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kyle,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan player of the game. He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from that point on. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight. He was nearly 60% from the field. Ernie, 60. That's Shaq-like numbers. Okay, that's Kenny Smith-like numbers. I'm telling you, this guy was outstanding. I love the way he shot it all over the place.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.
Isso aí, valeu pessoal, fui nessa.